I actually don't care for Randy Newman that much. But I don't mind. I don't mind his use. I think this is probably the pinnacle of Randy Newman's career, this Toy Story score and these songs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just got back, okay? I just got back from the theater, from Toy Story 5. Took the whole family. Took Emily, my wife. I took my daughter, Lucy. And I spent $53 on movie stubs and popcorn tubs. That's right. And M&M, a little package of M&Ms. They like to throw that on the popcorn and one of those, like a medium-sized icy. I don't know what flavor it was because I don't drink the icy. I got a Pepsi because I was thirsty, and guess how much that cost me? That's another $5. Just add it to the pile. You got to be a millionaire to take 3 people to a movie in 2026. But you know what? It was worth it. It was worth it. You know why? Because not only was it a great family experience, because you need plenty of those, all right? A big summer activity, as you can see. I'm dressed for summer. I got the guns out, all right? I got the guns out. I'm putting on the gun show. I'm a real American. You know what I mean? You know when I say that. And Toy Story 5. Wow. Okay, it's back. I should say the toys are back in town. I had rewatched Toy Story 4 yesterday, and I was very disappointed. I was so high off of Toy Story 3, thinking that it's one of the greatest films of all time, and it absolutely is. That Toy Story 4 is just such a letdown, It's just such a letdown. My problems with it is my biggest problem is just I don't find it very engaging, and it seems like almost all the lovable characters are just have been sidelined, and it's got these 2 new guys played by Key and Peele, who I like. Okay, I like them, but they're just not it's just not the same. I don't want the same. I just want engaging characters, and I just didn't find them to be all that funny. The sequel, Toy Story 4, but in this one, they got it back on track. They have turned the tide, okay? They've turned the corner, and this time it's going for the Bonnie trilogy, episode 2. Bonnie makes new friends and tries to make new friends, I should say, and gets a new device, an iPad type, not an iPad, a lily pad, okay? It's a tablet. And this movie is all about little kids. Excuse me, I still got some of that popcorn in there. It's about little kids, getting the devices, staring at their screens. Everybody's staring at the screens nowadays. And this one really covers that quite well. And it covers bullying, okay? And it covers Jessie, the new sheriff in town, the cowgirl, who needs to help Bonnie, her kid, her newest kid. She's had 3 of them, folks. She needs to help Bonnie get back. She needs to help Bonnie make human connections so that they can keep playing with the toys and keep their imaginations and spirits high. Because without toys, kids will turn into zombies, okay? It needs to be it all needs to be integrated so that it's a mixture of the devices and the true physical toys that can be played with. That's what we all want to see, and by golly, does Toy Story 5 do a number on this topic. And quite frankly, I'm so elated to inform you that Toy Story 5 is 4 thumbs up and a heart on Letterboxd from old Jeremy. It might rise in the future. The only reason I don't really have it at 5, I think, is just because it does get off to a slower start, and it's just it takes a little while to get going, but once it gets going, it gets going, and then it just has it has a great last act, and it's just such a fun film. I love the new character, Smarty Pants. He's like a potty training smart toy, voiced by Conan O'Brien. So that's a big plus. He's in it a lot, with more than I was expecting. He's like one of the top 3 characters. Like you got Buzz, you got Woody. You got Jesse, and then Smarty Pants is probably like the 4th or 5th one, except for maybe Bullseye. And he doesn't have any lines because he's not a talking horse, but a horse who acts like a dog. Great new characters, like I said, just a fantastic commentary on the state of kids in 2026, and what they do with their free time and how they connect with others. And it's just a ball. It's just a ball. If you can get out to the theater, I highly recommend it. Go see Toy Story 5. I'm going to rank them all again, okay? I ranked the Andy trilogy, and now since I've seen them all, I'm going to add the latest entries, the latest two that I just watched, including the fifth one, which is in theaters now, as they say. In a theater near you. Rated R. Actually, it's not rated R. I think it's rated G. But here we go. Coming in at number 5 is Toy Story 4, which I give 2.5 thumbs. Okay, that's not good. You may be thinking, Siskel and Ebert, 2 thumbs up. I don't do 2 thumbs up, but I can do 2.5 thumbs up because that's not copyrighted. Okay, and that's where this one stands. No heart on Letterboxd. It really is my least favorite entry in the series, and I find it a bit of a slog. And there's just too much going on in the climax, and I'm not engaged in the actual Bo Peep storyline. I have no offense, Annie Potts. I love you, Annie. But I just don't think she's a strong enough character to carry an entire picture. And Forky, I find him funny. In small doses, I think he's very funny. But at the same time, building an entire movie around the fork and having that be the main plot is just, no. It's just not quite as thrilling for old Jammy, all right? So, yeah, 2.5 thumbs for Toy Story 4. And 5th place. 4th place would be Toy Story 5. I just saw it. Now, it sounds like it's low on the list, but there's only 5 movies. But this is 4 thumbs, though, right? This is 4 thumbs and a heart on Letterboxd. So it's up there. And then number 3 is Toy Story. It's getting confusing. Coming in at number 3 is Toy Story 1. Okay, and then number 2 is Toy Story 2, and number 1, the all-time classic, one of the greatest motion pictures ever made, starring my favorite and yours, Lotso Huggin' Bear, Toy Story 3. Lotso's trajectory is on full display in the Sunnyside preschool, and it's just a bowl of laughs, that movie. Absolutely love Toy Story 3. Tugs at the old heartstrings, gets it all going. I'm glad they're still doing these. I think this new generation, the theater was full, by the way. This is the most full that a theater has been since I started seeing movies again last year. Or the year before that, but since regularly I started going again, this is definitely the biggest crowd. And let me tell you something, folks, the kids, they loved it, all right? They loved it, and the adults got a lot of laughs in there, too. What a fun time. And I got one of those not a standing ovation, how a can, they have a 10-minute standing ovation for some movies. It's got a nice smattering of applause, though, when the end credits came on. And the only other time I remember that happening was when I saw Inglourious Basterds in 2009 in a packed house. But this was great. I highly recommend Toy Story 5. If you're going out to the theater, go ahead, bring the whole family. If you got money to spare, make it a summer activity. Get the whole family involved. Unless you got 9 kids, then it's not financially feasible. But if you got 2 other kids, okay, just take them up. Just pack them up. It's not even that long. It's a great film, all right? Highly recommend it. Toy Story 5, 4 thumbs up and a heart on Letterboxd from old Jammy. Jammy Spoken, special bonus episode. Godspeed, peace, and